You gotta understand the reason why I wanna try to make things right. I don't wanna be alone tonight. Little baby, everything that you can say. What's up? What's going on, people? Good morning. Snapchat, Christian Mingle, Grinder, Jack, Adam for Adam. What's up to all my people out there? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys have been able to wind down for this week. I hope it's a beautiful day today because we've had rain these past few days, periodically on and off. It's put a monkey wrench on things. And I definitely need to do some yard work. I've discovered I like doing yard work now. It's relaxing. I just know that a lot of times, you need to have some type of escapism from what's going on, from a lot of, our mundane existences. And I definitely want to give out, my heart goes out to China Doll and her family. My heart goes out to China Doll and her family. It's definitely, it's life. Life is something that a lot of times we take for granted. And hey, Heavy Bear, we take life for granted a lot of times, and life is very fragile. It's here today, gone tomorrow. And I'm not a big religious person at all. I'm a spiritual person. But I think this woman she's no longer here. She had family. She was someone's possibly sister, someone's mother, a wife. And I think that it saddens me. And I just want to, her husband, from what Tracy said, she had a husband I don't know if she had children or not, but I do know Tracy said she had a husband. And Tracy, this is something that I just want to tell you as well. Be careful. Stop wishing death upon people. Because it's nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. And China Doll had never done anything to me that I'm aware of. And even if she did, I just don't wish death upon people. And beefing is one thing. People can beef for dollars. Hey, Kimberly Black. But this woman is no longer here. That's the reality of it. Regardless of what her religious belief was, I'm not aware of it, or what family she had told any of her family, she's no longer here. Hey, Janice James, Scarlett, oh hell no. I just wanted to come on. I'm just saying that, and just to get it out, to you guys. Again, my heart goes out to her family. Now on to the fuck shit. No, I'm kidding. You know what, y'all? Listen, I'm going to work today. I was watching some videos last night. And y'all, I hope everybody can work it out. The whole thing with Goddess and Sean and Five Babe. I told y'all, I look at Goddess like a big sister. She's a few years older than I am. But, people fall in and out all the time. I like to see people getting along. I'm not one of those people that get, for those that's always in mess, and that's how they thrive, is because some people are just miserable. And that's a great segue into what I want to talk about next, which is pretty girl privileges. Pretty girl privileges, something I had not thought about. I was aware of it in my group of people, the LGBTQIZV KRST 97.9, the Fox radio station people. I um I think that pretty girl privilege is a real thing, much like pretty boy privilege is a real thing. And I've had issues with other gay men. Um, I've seen it on YouTube. Uh, People that are just, they've gotten the short end of the stick their whole lives. And someone that they think is getting attention that they may want, they look at them as, problematic for them. They're the problem. That person is getting attention. I've been allowed to go to the gay clubs and get in for free. When I go out, guys do buy me drinks sometimes, and I'm not much of a drinker. I always say that, but I do get free drinks sometimes. Guys have wanted to take care of me, but I've always been an independent person. I don't need you thinking that you have control and can tell me where I can and can't go. But I've also been friends with people that didn't get that, and it was a problem when they started being negative towards me because of some attention that I would get. I never look at a person and say they're above me. I feel that I'm just a different person. I'm unique, and everyone should feel that way. But that's why when it was brought up that Rebel used his car to get guys, that's the funniest shit to me. I use my car to get guys, whereas I'm thinking no, because guys that I meet sometimes have more than what I have and probably drive a more expensive car than I have. So why would I use my car? Is that your mindset? Has that been the problem with you? But okay, Kimberly Black. But the thing is, when you look at yourself, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as an attractive person, or do you see yourself as normal? How do you view yourself? Because this one girl, and what, my heart went out to her. I felt bad. Like, it saddened me to see how some people just feel less than adequate. Because she was like, she was talking about how when she would meet guys, they would just always like be her friend, or they would look past her, or as they would look as if she didn't exist. Whereas some girl that would come in would get all the attention, didn't have to do anything. And this one girl was saying for her birthday, she got herself all dolled up. She had her lashes. Her mug was beat for the gods. She had her some cute little baby. She had a beautiful lace front on. And the guys just looked at her and just looked right through her. Then this other girl come bringing her ass in, and she's a very exotic looking black and Asian mixed girl, and the guys all, almost caught whiplash. Barely had any makeup on and got this attention, and the other girl felt bad about that. I've always said, I know I'm not everyone's type, and I'm cool with not being everyone's type. But I've never felt unwanted. I've never felt unwanted. I know, and y'all, just this is just me being frank with you guys and girls. I've never went to a city and guys didn't hit on me like at a club, or someone's giving me their number, or they're giving me their number. I just never. I would go, y'all. I would go to a city by myself, like I'm in Houston. Sometimes I would drive to Dallas, and it's 4 hours away. That would be a weekend trip for me because I have family that lives in Dallas and some of the surrounding areas. So when I would go, I knew that you know someone would want to hang out with me. I knew that someone would want to hang out with me, and I knew that I knew that there would be no. Oh, y'all, I'm being nosy. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm on my way to work. In this one area of downtown that I drive through, going to work, the guys be flashing their pieces out when you drive by. So of course, I just made a block and I just saw three pieces get pulled out at me. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fix my phone. I saw three pieces get pulled out, waved at me. So I'm going to work now. It was just something to see. And I don't pick up guys like that. No. It's funny as hell because the older queens used to drive through the area and they showed me how it was. Um, but I've never been one that, you know, I never felt the need to pay for pieces. But hey, Macmillian, Lady P, you with us? Why? What's up, Lady P? So okay, and the thing is, y'all. So as I was saying, I think that I've never had that issue. Do you look at yourself and say that you're average looking? I never look at myself and say that. And just I have people I know that say that, and they'll say I'm not the best looking thing, but I can swallow, I can deep throat. One friend said I may not be the best looking guy out there, but I can go down to the balls. So I was like, well, bitch, you trumped me. You got me beat there. You're better than me. But I hey, the smart show. Damn it. I'm doing okay. Highly highly favored savage. Yes. I but the thing is, y'all, I've never felt less than adequate. Um and you know what, y'all, I tell you I meet guys. Um I'm not actively really looking to be with someone right now, but guys hit me up on Facebook all the time. And I'll be flattered, but it doesn't make me feel any particular type of way. Um, I remember, just my mom's friends when they would see me, they'd be like, "Oh, he have pretty eyelashes. He got thick. Oh, your son have beautiful eyes." And my brother would come in the room, and they'd be like, "Did you go wash them dishes?" Like my mother's friends would be like that to my brother, and I felt a certain kind of way about that because this is my little brother, and it's like they almost, because he was, he's darker than me, and I think there was an emphasis, even in black families, attractiveness is light skin, and I don't even consider myself like really light skinned because I'm a caramel peanut butter paper sack brown, um, but I've dated guys that were purple black. I've dated white guys. But it was all about the individual. Um, but my brother worked out. My brother worked out and he got his body together. So women became crazy about my brother. And I have a couple of brothers that are into the gym. And my brothers, they do, girls be trying to holler at my brothers. And um one of my brothers is LGBTQ, and my brother's been in a relationship for the last 9 years with his partner. Um, but 8 or 9 years, my other brother is very much, he has a motorcycle, he works out. Um, I'm his brother. I'm not his gay brother. I'm just his brother. And he loves me. I love all my family and I are close. So I never felt less than. And then guys would give me attention that I didn't always seek. If I want to get laid, I could make a phone call and someone would be at my house in 20 minutes tops. I just never, but I had friends that wanted to be in relationships and they craved it and they got used by guys because they weren't what society deemed as attractive. If you understand, if you get what I'm saying. I had a coworker that was Egyptian. She would always tell me, how she thought I was so attractive and why she knew, that I'm gay. And she's like, the ladies would be crazy about you. A family friend always said you would make beautiful babies. And I was like, well, girl, I'm not growing a uterus tomorrow or today. So, I mean, I wanted to adopt, but I just didn't want to, I just didn't use, I didn't know how it felt because I used to be like, oh, this guy hit me up, or this guy, he took me out to dinner, or we went to the movies. And meanwhile, I'm telling a couple of friends this, and they're like, this bitch, like, why? How unfair, And we had these conversations later in life. I love my friends, but I was. It was almost as if I was throwing it in their faces that I was wanted and they weren't. And I wasn't aware that this is how they're taking it. I'm just having conversations with my friends. But they were like, bitch, think he all that. I know, Jeanette, I would like to adopt. I would like to adopt by the time I turn 30. But hey, Lisa's journey. Uh Hi the real, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm glancing. If I'm missing someone, it's not on purpose. Um and I just think that I know it's almost like a white person not understanding what black people experience on a day-to-day basis. That's the only that's I think that's the perfect analogy. White people that are oblivious to what black people go through. That's the pretty girl syndrome. Pretty girl, pretty guy don't really understand what people that are less than attractive go through because they've never had to walk in those shoes. I had acne. Listen, I had acne when I was a teenager. Not really bad, but I was very self aware. I was very aware of it. And it was, um, I went through a stage, y'all. Like, okay, I remember it was like a supplement, like a vitamin that I took. It was it was some kind of vitamin. My grandmother had some vitamins. You know how old people keep all these different pills and shit. So I took it, and I don't know if it was like a vitamin E or something. It was something in relation. I know vitamin E is for your skin, but it was something along those lines of another vitamin that would be good for skin, and it broke me out. Like it made me. I had, but it lasted maybe like a week or so. But I felt like I wanted to go into hiding like a hermit. Um, Even now, when women flirt with me, sometimes I'm not aware that they're flirting because they don't know I'm gay. And women are more subtle with their flirtation. Gay men be like, "You want that dick sucked?" Women are not like that. And I'm not that gay man that says that, of course. But this person is blocking the turn. Can I go by you? Okay, I can. Thanks for letting me by you, heifer. Okay. But I think that we don't understand. I've never been a person that was overweight. You know, if I got like a little stomach here and there, or I've never had a battle with that kind of thing. Some people that have yo-yoed up and down. I have a couple of people in my family that are overweight. Uh, some of them have dealt with issues and they've battled to lose. Whereas I'm sitting up here eating whole pizzas and fucking engulfing cheesecakes. My metabolism just doesn't let me gain weight like that because my mother and father, my mother was pretty small. My father, he's not a big guy at all. My father's I used to be envious of my father's body as a teenager because my father had, women love bow-legged men. Now, my father's slightly bow-legged. He wasn't bow-legged like he would have to have some type of, devices to help him walk. You know how people can be severely bow-legged. He's not like that. But women would be crazy about my father. And hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. Okay, I got a good parking space today, right up here. But I can talk for like 5 more minutes. But I also, again, I'm not big, but I do have family that are big. You know, congratulations on that, Lisa's journey. And I understand. You know what? This is the thing. Even with me reading Brianna for the Gods, um, I only started reading Brianna when Brianna started saying suds and making HIV jokes, and she came for me first. Then I kept coming for her because I was like, no, I don't feel like I've gotten you good enough. Let me keep dragging you. But I don't wish death upon anyone. You know, I don't think me and Brianna's reading each other is that severe that there's no coming back from it. But okay, everyone is a king and queen. Yes, Kimberly Black, I agree. Everyone is a king and a queen. No one person is better than anyone else. I you know what? I forgot. Y'all look at my damn back seat. Yeah, I told y'all I was doing some landscaping, right? So I left some damn mulch. Can y'all see this mulch in my back seat? It's black mulch from my yard. I'm doing my landscaping myself because the landscaper was on some BS and he was pissing me off. He was supposed to have came Wednesday. He said he wasn't gonna come if it was raining. I'm like, hold up, brother. You giving me too much bass in your damn voice, because you know I'm not begging you to do my. I'm not begging you to take my money. So I could save the $400. I could save that shit and go buy the shit myself. And my family had 4 plant nurseries. Not just land. They didn't have lawnmowers in the back of their truck. They had 4. My great uncle owned 4 nurseries, chains. There was Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Florida, a part of Florida, that his Robert Taylor Nurseries. It was called Robert Taylor Nurseries. That was my uncle. He's passed away. But I grew up knowing landscaping, and I was cutting yards and trimming hedges when I was a kid. I know how to do this shit. I just didn't want to do it. I'd rather pay. I know how to clean, but I could hire someone as a housekeeper if I needed them to really do a deep cleaning. You know what I'm saying? But so the damn mulch is in my backseat. I bought 15 bags of it, and I forgot to get this shit out. And good thing it's not smelling, because you know that kind of stuff sometimes can have a pretty potent smell. Okay, Lisa's journey. And that's the thing. Y'all, I be wanting to get other black people to work. Let me pay you to do it. But when you bullshitting, and I'm not gonna make you take my money. No. Y'all, I went out there and cut a whole tree down myself 2 days ago. I cut the tree down myself. I have some trimmers. My one uncle, he still does landscaping. And I have 2 cousins that do it. Now, the business that my great uncle had, they've been sold like 15 years ago. But my my uncle gave me some trimmers. My friend, you know what, Sean? you know what? You know what? What's up, Sean? Um, but y'all, let me tell you, and y'all, I posted the picture of the Lexus of my car. Y'all, listen, I've had this car for 5 years, 4 or 5 years. And that picture was a picture. I just wanted to post it because Five A posted her picture. Sean posted his picture. Captivating Christian posted his picture. I wanted people to know CarMax have some badass cars. So when I went to CarMax, they were trying to get me in a BMW. They were trying to put me in an Audi. They were trying to give me a Mercedes. I liked the BMW and I liked the Audi. I've never been a big Mercedes person. But let me tell you the big difference. A Lexus is cheaper to fix than a BMW. A Lexus is more dependable than a BMW, because I was looking at the BMW 328, I think. The QB posted his picture. I'm gonna have to go check it out. I looked at the BMW 328, and I looked at the X1. I think it's the SUV. That's the smaller one. But the X1, the BMW X1, I think. But my Lexus, I always wanted an IS250. This is the IS250. I like black, and I had to have a sunroof. My car before this was a Kia Forte 2-door coupe. Y'all, it was a little economical car. It was cute with 2 doors. It was electric blue. My car was totaled. I'm going to post it on my community page today. A lady hit me and totaled my car, knocked my ass into oblivion. I didn't go to the hospital. I just was like, oh my God. So I definitely liked the BMW, but I knew that it wasn't as the BMW was more expensive to take it in. Now I missed my oil changes. My oil change on my little Kia was $29. The oil change on this car is $100. And as you can see, it's time for another oil change. Can y'all see that? Oh, my dash, it says oil change. I need to do my oil change, but I still have like 200 miles. This shit's coming on early. Um, but I definitely, back to what I was saying about the pretty boy privileges. Pretty boy privileges. And y'all, this is me. I didn't make these rules up, but attractive people do tend to get more things than unattractive people. Women that are attractive will be the hostess. They'll hire them in gentlemen's clubs to or restaurants to be the face. Uh, but um, we all have an idea. What you think is pretty may not be pretty to the next person. Hey, captivating. That's captivating TV. His channel is CUNT. See, okay, hold on. I got to see what it says. CCNT TV. Uh, but and I see you got that Lexus. Captivate. All right, now Lexuses. Uh, but I definitely my next car will be a Jeep Wrangler hardtop. I'm getting a Jeep Wrangler hardtop, and I'm paying cash for it because when I'm gonna sell this car for cash, and I have a separate account that I started saving in to pay cash for a car. So I'm just gonna go buy it, no car note, and I'm gonna be done with it. Um, you know what, First, I'm trying not to drag Big Bree, but yes, you right. But I think that even I remember family members, and y'all, this is me as a black person, and you know how the older black people in families sometimes gravitated toward the lighter kids. I remember hearing, you know, uh, I remember hearing, "Oh, that baby's so pretty." It would be a light skinned, little curly, little baby, little Creole looking baby in my family would be the beautiful babies. But then the little brown skinned babies would be overlooked sometimes. And this was like my great grandmother with this type of mindset because I told you some of my older families from Louisiana. My older family, and this is on different sides of my family, people that are Creole. I have Creole people in my family. And when people try to make it like Creole is a different race, Creole people are damn black. They're black people. They're not a different race. They're black, light skinned, or Creole people can be brown skinned as well. Creole people is a cultural thing. Um, but I don't. Brianna, she has her days. Brianna looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid to me, or more appropriate, like a Garbage Pail Kid. But I think that there are people like I don't even think Pizarro is an unattractive woman. Um, she's just weird as hell. Um, but my thing is this: why would you? I remember a friend of mine going like on the dating apps. Like we have like Adam for Adam. There's Jack, there's Grinder, uh, and he would post on his profile Latino. And I was like, bitch, when did you become Latino? Because I met both of your parents, and they straight from they're no, you're not mixed, honey. Now you may be West Indian, but you're not American Indian like that. No. But the thing what is Then he tells me, "Why you didn't you mix too, just like me?" I said, "Aren't all black people here mixed to a certain extent? We're all mixed, you know, but we're like Puerto Ricans. Black American black people are like Puerto Ricans, but we identify as black. I'm not getting on this saying I'm Latino, a Blasian. Um, it was a guy thought I was Indian, or he thought sometimes they think that I'm Dominican because I can speak Spanish. Um, so they think I'm Dominican or something like that. I'd be like, no, both my parents are black. No, they're black. I think that's true. You know what? Damn it, Sean. Now stop it. You get on my damn nerves. That it ain't no lie though. You're not lying. But Jeanette, you right. She has a sweet face, and then she opens her mouth, and then you see that grill, and I'll be like, okay, girl, that's why you and Tracy were friends, because y'all both got some gold tarnished shit in your mouth. And thank you. Okay, let me turn my camera off and sing to you, Sean.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for the super chat.
From the top.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I put my legs on my back. Ooh, I got a black cat. I wish I had a fat black cat. Ooh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
Okay. As I was saying, yeah. So I definitely, I think that people can be attractive and be assholes. People can be attractive and be assholes because they think that the world is going to kiss their ass, and they think that people's supposed to bow down to them. Um, I think that I think like even for me, just guys approaching me and I'm doing my thing now, just getting settled in and just trying to better myself. Damn it, Sean.
Thank you for the super chat. Daddy, thank you for the super chat. Daddy, you gon' get some of this cat. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat.
Now, no, Sean, don't do it anymore, Sean. Damn it. Now, as I was saying, Sean, y'all don't let me be good. Y'all just keep making me cut the hell up. Why? And you know what? Let me tell you something. I think, and Kimberly Black, thank you for being here. I have much love for my moderators, y'all, because they hold it down. Kimberly Black is a voice of reason. Now, I have two sharpshooters that'll shoot your ass. They'll be in the building and they be watching shooting. They be shooting you. If you just step out of line, they going to get you. Kimberly Black is the voice of reason. Now the other two, they're much like me. They'll be like, "Bitch, what's good, Rebel? Okay, we beat what?" But y'all again, I appreciate it because moderating is not an easy thing, and it's not a paid gig for a lot of people. But I appreciate all that you do, Kimberly Black. Um, and we don't agree upon things sometimes. Moderators and content creators don't agree upon things sometimes, um, and it's okay. And it's a mutual respect you have to have for people. Um, and that's it. But I finished my Red Bull. Um, I need to go in here, get started. It looks like I'm gonna be starting it. And yeah, I'm leaving. I said this, y'all. I'm just looking at my time because I'm not trying to get overtime right now. But I think that with the pretty boy thing, even captivating. You know how people be like, captivating, you cute and you sweet, and they be thinking you innocent, but you got a little nasty mouth sometimes. But and that's a plus. I consider that's what made me gravitate towards you. Your nastiness. And when I say nasty, I'm not meaning like an ugly disposition, like your pervertedness. It made me gravitate towards you. And I definitely I definitely people will be like, you're cute, and that's what all they take from it. But we're people that are multifaceted. I think the fear for us as gay men sometimes is we don't. Let me say for me, you don't want to grow old and lonely. You don't want to grow old and be alone, and you become that cat man. Because gay men tend to become the dog men. They have fucking like 3 or 4 schnauzers and shit running around, and living on Jacked and Grinder all day. Um, but Captain, man, you better watch it before I sit on your face and smother you. But I think that why am I talking to my big brother like that? That was inappropriate. I wouldn't sit on your face longer than 5 minutes. But I think that a lot of times I want to be in a relationship ultimately. I would love that. But I'm not actively looking for it. And Lisa, yeah, I am that. I am nasty. Damn it, okay. I'm nasty and I'm mannish. When I was little, they called it being mannish. I was, yes, I was mannish. Looking under the girls' dresses, humping the little girls, humping little boys. We would play mamas and daddies, and I used to always be the other daddy. Cops and robbers. I was always the prostitute that was arrested. And I kid you not, I was the prostitute. We didn't call me. I wasn't called the prostitute or hooker, but I knew that was a role I played when we played cops and robbers. So I just embraced that role. But hold on. Okay. I knew my little light was coming on, but I need to go in here. I was just finishing my drink, and what you talking about, Lisa? Why you coughing, Lisa? Yeah, let me get myself together. I need to get my scrubs. I got a whole bag of scrubs I got to take in. Um, so yes, what you saw in my trunk was some more bags of mulch. My neighbor was supposed to get it out of the trunk of my car. He didn't get it out. Uh, but cause I got to do some yard work today. Yes, y'all, I get out in the yard and I cut, like I said, I cut a tree down in the front yard because I have my trimmers, I have my shears, I have my pruners, my weed eater. Um, Now instead of buying a weed eater, I could have just gave Lady Nika, paid her about an hour and put her out there to graze. It would have been like having some goats in your yard. But I'm getting out of here, y'all. Thank you guys for the support. Peace. Much love to you guys. Let me get my behind in here. All right, y'all.